Hi, Steve Wrench, Wrench Law, coming at you again. Another question been sent my way. What is your story? What is your reason for being an attorney? To make a lot of money and cheat people? This guy sounds like he doesn't like lawyers. Guns are reloaded and pointing in my direction, but I'll give you the best answer I can. I didn't want to be a lawyer. My father was one. I didn't want to be a lawyer. How'd I get there? My wife at the time, some 40 years ago, wasn't happy with the money we were making as a teacher and a coach. So I went to law school. It was no deeper than that. And I'm not one of those people who was born to do law and is in love with it. I've been at it for 36 years, but I've left several times. My wife and I are family and relationship counselors, and for a few years we stopped doing law and just did that. Later on, we started Arizona's first charter school, and I was the principal of that school and coach and a teacher there. And later in life, I left for a while and did some real estate investing with my son. So I've come down from law and really did surrender to it for a long time. What changed it, I think, was two things. Just by circumstance, I was put in a position where I had to represent some groups of people who didn't have money, didn't have any strength, but were being badly abused by some very large organizations, governments, banks, television networks, and so forth. And I found myself representing them for about 15 years. Made no money, probably why I'm still working, but I learned for the first time about the power of law to do some good things. It wasn't about winning or losing those lawsuits, it was about getting the bullies off their backs, and we succeeded in doing that. That was the first time I realized law had some real significance to it. And I think the other thing that's happened is I just get older, and life looks different as you age and mature, and you realize after a while that God puts you where He does for a reason, and you may not like it, but this is what you're meant to do. And when I realized that, then I started actually enjoying law. And now, for the first time in my life, I'm at a point where I get up in the morning anxious to go to work and put in all the hours required without resentment, which is a wonderful place to be. So I've grown to love the law and the ability to serve people through it, but I won't pretend it was always that way. Steve Wrench, thanks for listening.